Hello! My name is Abe, and welcome to Darkest Dungeon 2. Finally released 3 days ago. I'm finally playing it now because this is my stream day on Thursday. I have not played Darkest Dungeon in early access. I'm going to be coming into Darkest Dungeon with a mostly clean slate. I don't know how they screwed it up in early access. Oh man, the stagecoach, so annoying. Nah, I have none of that built into my brain here. I'm going to be coming into Darkest Dungeon with optimism and enthusiasm. I've been waiting for this game to come out for quite a while, as other games. In fact, someone posted in the Discord a link from the Silksong developers. They're like, we planned to release it in the first half of 2023. We're going to delay it because it's not done yet. Fair enough. I'll be waiting to play that game as well. But Darkest Dungeon 2 is out now on the Epic Games Store, on Steam, on probably other devices and consoles as well. I played Darkest Dungeon 1. I played a couple of campaigns of it. I finished one, but the 100-hour, campaign length of a Darkest Dungeon 1 campaign ends up, it grinds. It gets grindy a little bit, and it grinds on you a little bit too. It's a bit of a long game. You kind of have that XCOM fatigue after a while, where you're just kind of waiting for events to happen, and you're just like, come on, I guess we're gonna have to do a mission to burn some time. Darkest Dungeon 2 aims to be a little bit more replayable, focused more on party members in 2 to 5 hour length campaigns, as opposed to one giant campaign. It's a roguelike. It's got meta progression unlocks as well. Let's check out some Darkest Dungeon. Might be a little bit loud, but hopefully that's just the main menu music, I should say. Begin new journey. If there's a cutscene, I will be very quiet.
Found you at last. My protege, my friend. Our calculations were correct. The ephemeral equation is unbalanced. The Earth spins on a strange and terrifying new axis. And everywhere, unbridled consequence. The world is a wasteland of failures past. And yet, you must ride out into it, unafraid. Take this. It is hope, the very last of it. It is yours now. You were bold once. Be bold once more. Free yourself from this suffocating stillness. Fix your gaze on the horizon. And face the fearsome truth of the Darkest Dungeon. Indistinct and ill-lighted. No comfort awaits you here.
The prologue, the tutorial, will do it. Hell yeah, the Ancestor, says Segus Jr. I don't think that's the Ancestor. The one thing that I know about Darkest Dungeon is that it's a new narrator. That's why he speaks with a slightly less verbose verbiage. But the Ancestor did himself from his mandibles. He lamentated the Darkest Dungeon and blah blah. Rus captives. Run campaign. That's what I'm going to say that believes, or that's what I'm going to believe that says. Stagecoach. Left click to view, right click to dismiss. I'm going to be reading, by the way, every single one of these tutorial pop-ups. I apologize. This is the type of game that I like. I like reading. I like understanding the mechanics. I will read the mechanics. Tap W to order a stagecoach forward. Will steer automatically. You can fine tune with A and D. Tap S to halt it. Press Z to bring up your stagecoach view. Shows you what's installed and armor and wheel points. Stagecoach items can only be changed if the Wainwright, who's present at the inn, can also repair. Okay. X. Oh, this little blue border here is your clothes. Should be red. That's all I'm gonna say. So there's our stagecoach, the last hope. You can change the name of it. We got 2 horses who were awkwardly squashed and stretched in that opening cutscene. Wheels. Damage when driving on rough routes when at 100%. Each hero gains plus 50% travel healing, so you heal over time as you travel. Damage when arriving at hazardous zones when 100%. Each hero starts combat with a block. Okay. Trophies, stagecoach items, slots, and pet slot. Oh my god, there's a pet slot. Radiant or Infernal Flame. Okay.
I know failure well. I glimpsed it lurking at the ragged edges of your mind. I watched its venom spread through the veins of the world, and I trembled at its terrible reverberations.
Makes it sound like we were the cause of this.
A place between places.
I mean, kind of literally. Guilt, loathing, failure, regret, disgrace, hidden. Demonic Lyticism, I the Flagellant yet. Nope. The party. 4 heroes will join together on this expedition. Your salvation rides with them. Drag or double click to assemble. The hero in the rightmost position is first in your combat line. So there are this many characters. We have 4 of them. We can also select random party. Okay, Nightcap. We have a highwayman, we have a man-at-arms, we have a plague doctor, and we have a grave robber. The grave robber, Audrey, a wanderer. Grave robber path. To seek is defined. +1 candle if you reach the second inn. The plague doctor, Paracelsus. Great name. Reach the second inn. What is a physician if not a student of decay? Agile, graceful, and singularly surreptitious. They also have goals. Land the killing blow on 2 gaunts for candle rewards. Land the killing blow on 2 pillagers. Back rank blight, blinds, healer. I guess the Plague Doctor in Darkest Dungeon 1 was a mini healer. Any rank stealth, dodge, high crit. Pretty accurate about a grave robber. The man-at-arms, Barristan, another wanderer. Reach a region with a watchtower, front rank, guard, durable, riposte. Resolute defender, tempered by the merciless blows of innumerable assaults. And the highwayman, Dismiss, he returns! He survived Darkest Dungeon 1. That's a surprise. Wanderer. Everyone's a wanderer. I don't know why they're all wanderers. Big Stinky Monkey, thank you for the resub, by the way. That is not appearing on the screen. You know what? That should be an easy fix. There you go. It's been done. Goal, enter the sluice. Any rank, high damage, versatile, riposte. So everyone's any rank.
A random seed. A supplication at the altar of the unknown.
Thank you. The shuffle. Everyone's random rank except for the Plague Doctor, who's back rank, and the Man-at-Arms, who's a front rank. Can we also look at their skills? We can. Oh wow, there's actually a lot of skills for each of the units. They all have quirks, resistances as well. Grave Robber's very low resist on movement. Everyone has a 66% death blow resistance. Paths. I don't know what paths means. And story. Visit Shrines of Reflection to unlock. Let's look at the quirks as well. Clutch Hitter. If HP is below half, plus 10% crit. If party HP is below 25%, 25% bonus damage. Clutch Hitter. Hemophiliac. If bleeding, at the start of turn, you have a chance of gaining 1 stress. Lurker, if flame is low, plus damage. Sprained ankle, minus 15% move resist. That explains that one. So we have Blight, Bleed, Blight, Burn, Stun, Move, Debuff, Disease, Death. Audrey could do unimaginable things. Ascetic, plus 15% Resolute chance. I don't know what Resolute is. Is that when you have a panic attack? Chatterbox just won't stop talking, okay? And Jinx, apply to attacker. Blind, minus sword, a defibrillator, and a poison skull. Greedy, always focused on their share. Okay, beautiful. We're going to rename the heroes because, actually, the tutorial is different from your first campaign, I believe. We'll rename people when we actually do the proper campaign. This is the prologue. So, go. CS Jr. says, I won't say anything about it, but the Shrines of Reflection are really cool. I hope.
Onward. And let us hope enough yet remains of the world.
Okay, we can look at our party. Just right-click on them. Same thing as in Darkest Dungeon 1. Everyone has movement, which is slightly randomized for party turn order, unless that's changed in Darkest Dungeon 2. Conditions, a pet slot, relationships. Everyone has a... Hold on. Unlikely to form a relationship, 9 of 20. So we all start neutral with one another. Very interesting, okay. Roster arrangement. You can drag their portraits to change their arrangement. If he has the lunge, yeah, Duelist Advance, I want him in slot 3 so he can lunge forward. And if if Audrey has lunge, she doesn't, she could lunge again, but at least Dismas can lunge from the 3rd slot. 88 Torchlight. We get better resists.
Of your denial is
okay,
giving way.
We're in combat. Look, say what you will about the transition to a 3D space. Everything I've seen about this game makes it seem like the 3D characters are going to be a lot much more animated and interesting than the 2 dimensions from Darkest Dungeon 1. Also, thank God no one has like a super large head. I don't know what the deal was with Darkest Dungeon 1, but everyone looked like paper dolls with GoldenEye's big head mode enabled. It was very strange. So Audrey moved first. What's her speed? 5. Oh, there's turn order here too, so we can see that Dismas, Barristan, and Paracelsus move in that order. I wonder when the zombies move. The Lost Soul. Bleed, Blight, Burn, Stun, Move, Debuff, and Death resists, and they are gaunt. One of our team members has a quest to kill Gaunt. Arrows. Yeah. Grave Robber. Can I get the Grave Robber a kill? Let's find out. Mother of Zerg, welcome. Yo, DD2. Yo! Combat. Once in battle, there is no retreat. Oh, and you know what? It does show in the turn order the enemies, because I can see it right there in the little picture preview. Turn order. Each enemy rolls initiative modified by speed, so it's not perfect. On a hero's turn, you may use a combat item if you have one. It's a free action. Number keys, I will be clicking. Oh, and then it also says, then you may use a hero skill normally. Skills, launch rank, target rank. I understand that from Darkest Dungeon 1. Basically, you can only use certain abilities from certain ranks. The yellow pips are where you have to be in your party order. The blue pips are where the enemy has to be for you to be able to hit them. Absent. Uses 3. If HP is low, heal. Gain 3 curves and then a bonus speed. Abyssal Void, welcome. How long do these usually last? I have no idea. This is literally the first 10 minutes of me launching the game and I'm going through the tutorial. So you're along with the ride with me here. Hold on, I need to go to the tutorial. Skills 2. To see what each token means, mouse over it. Hold Alt to show upgraded skill. Hold Control to view the token glossary. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so hold on. Control. Oh my God, that's so many. Jesus. Okay, so Absinthe from the Grave Robber gives 3 dodge, which is a 50% chance to dodge the next attack, and 1 clock, which is act faster next round. Poison Dart has a plus 50% chance of critting when target is combo. Combo triggers additional skill effects when targeted. Thrown Dagger ignores guard and dodge when you are stealthed. And has a plus 50% chance to crit when the target is comboed. Okay. Pick to the Face ignores block and has a chance to crit when the enemy is comboed. There's going to be a lot of reading, a lot of reading about the tokens and trying to remember what the hell everything does. But the difference between the combat in Darkest Dungeon 1 and Darkest Dungeon 2, from what I understand, is that there's no hit chances. Everything is a guarantee. So if I throw dagger, 100% chance of hitting, and then the only thing that's a gamble is the resistances on the bottom right corner, the enemy resistances. So we're gonna hit you. Dude, the animations look so good. Then Dismas, we will, I don't think you can get the kill, but we can have you duelist advance. You got a crit death blow. It's a little loud, admittedly. I apologize for this immediately. Something like this.
Encouraging.
Thank you. And then he gained 2 riposts. Counterattacks the next damage attack. Okay. Now we have Baristan move. He can bolster. Probably affects everybody. If you have 5 or more stress, it reduces stress on him and 1 target, or maybe all targets, I don't know. I mean, let's see. Kind of looks like it's everyone, but I don't know. It removes vulnerable, takes more damage from the next hit, and it also provides him with 1 block token. I can defend, but I want him to be attacked, probably. I can rampart, moves me forward. I love that he's like in the animation ready to go. Knocks back a target and applies daze. Next turn will be delayed until the end of round, converts to stun when stacked. Very interesting. Or we could crush and heal 10% when the enemy is comboed. Honestly, just smack him. It's 1 zombie. Remember to get the kill on Audrey. I'll try, but I don't know if we can. Paracelsus, what do you have? Noxious Blast, same as Darkest Dungeon 1. If the enemy is comboed, though, you can pierce the blight resistance and inflict more blight damage, okay? Blinding Gas. Target a 25% chance of applying combo, and it also applies blind. A 50% chance to miss the next attack. So you have to, if you want to dodge, you have to either give yourself a dodge token or give the enemy a debuff. Interesting. Ounce of Prevention. Well, let's look. Incision, okay, you still have that. Battlefield Medicine, condition blocked. If target is lower than 50% health, heal, and remove statuses. Okay, so you can only use Battlefield Medicine when they're below half health. Ounce of Prevention gives everyone resistances. All right, you might as well just stack up some poison. It did apply. This guy is dead. You chomped Baristan, gave him 1 stress. He's now tense. Dots and crits. I know what a dot is. Damage over time. A crit. Normal attacks have max damage times 150%. Status effects are +2 rounds, and if you crit, you also ignore resistance, and a heal heals for more. I like that they give you the numbers here. But we'd like to try to get Audrey the kill on this guy, because if Audrey gets the kill on this guy, we get, oh, he's gonna die anyways to the blight. So, yeah, might as well crush him. That's fine, we'll try it later. There's gonna be a lot of reading, okay? I apologize immensely immediately. We get 1 candle, alter currency, faint glimmer that whispers of a brighter hereafter, and a minor heat shield, a vague trinket, plus burn resist minus blight resist. Well, that was like a, kind of looked like a blighting ghoul. I don't know if I want to equip this right now. Take all.
Are you shaken? There is so much worse in store.
Why do they have exclamation marks? Hold on, inventory. Press I to see what you have. Everything stacks, press tab to see what you have. Some stagecoach items increase stack limits. Treasures, you'll find relics, baubles, and mastery, which can be used to purchase supplies from vendors and upgrade hero abilities. Relics and baubles, trinkets, and blood. You can equip 2 trinkets. Can be removed or swapped outside of combat. Equip by just dragging it into the slot. We've done that before. So we can look at our items. We have a candle, 40 relics, 1 trinket, but I don't think I want to equip this. If we're getting hit by blight from zombies, I don't want to lower my blight resistance. You know, equip this when you're dealing with burning enemies. Now maybe we're going to be dealing with burning enemies. So you know what? Baristan, go ahead. Okay. Like close this eye. Thank you. Candles are the roguelike currency, says Pixel. I've got 1 candle.
Giving into madness is easier
Did
than
I mute
holding
myself?
out against
No,
it.
I did not mute myself.
They are heroes.
Relics. Relics are the currency of the land. Okay. So squares. The desperate few. Just some civilians. Encounters. Click on one of your heroes. You must pick one of the choices. The results will be previewed at the bottom of the screen. Heroes often have vastly different opinions about how a given encounter should be resolved. When you choose a hero's response, any heroes that agree will glow gold. Any heroes that disagree will glow blue. Helping the locals is the best way to restore the flame, so your light level. Okay. I shall miss the little luxuries of camp. Okay, plus 100% torchlight, and then plus, hold alt. Okay, flame and trinket. You have nothing to say, and you are flame and supplies. I guess I'd rather have a trinket, I think. And no matter which one I click on, Baristan or Paracelsus, what a great name, they will agree. Once caught, hope spreads like contagion. I don't know what they're requesting. I shall miss the little luxuries of camp. Are you giving away our camp? +1, 10 out of 20 on Paracelsus. We get 1 candle and plus burn resist. I feel like we're gonna have some burn happen very shortly. So Baristan, since you can tank, hold on, please equip maximum burn resist. You have 116 burn resist, which is absurd. So you will never burn, and you can guard if we're gonna deal with some burning enemies. I really expect there to be like a close button, but no, you gotta press I on the keyboard, or escape probably. Yeah, escape works. Okay. Dude, I'm excited. Sorry for me cracking my knuckles there. I'm excited and I'm like, I can't wait to see where this game goes. Combat items. Combat items are equipped into a dedicated skill slot on each hero. To equip one, drag the combat item from inventory to the combat skill slot. Equipping a combat item allows it to be used in combat. It's a free action, okay? So...
You can feel it. A change
Can
in
I?
the air.
A glimmer of hope. Combat item gives you 15 flame. Okay, I mean, we'll just put that on Baristan here. He's already dealing with fire. Can we leave? Then there. Okay, heroes. The hero book. Yeah, press C or right click. Statuses, quirks, mouse over, buffs, debuffs, relationship tab. Lots of affinity pips means the heroes are friendly. Few mean they are unfriendly. This determines the chance of relationships forming at the next inn. You have quirks, positive and negatives. Negative quirks can be treated removed, positive quirks can be reinforced, locked in place as well. Quirks with a little star are rare. Combat skills, you may equip, what did that say? You may equip 5? Plus there's a dedicated 6th for combat items. You have 11 skills to unlock, my god. Change which combat skills are equipped, click on them. To unlock more, visit Shrines of Reflection. And you have conditions. Conditions are usually long-term buffs or debuffs that result from in-item usage. Okay. Continue on here. We still have 88 light. I don't know where the light goes.
Even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
This guy is very large. I don't know why we're gaining... What do we gain? Do you just start with... Oh no, I can't open it. What was it? Z? X? C? No, C is character. There's like a thing on the stagecoach that's like you start when you have full armor with an armor token. I guess we have full armor, even though it's like a little white outline that makes it look empty. Yeah, I think it's related to that. So what are you? You're the woodsman. You have... Hold on, can I click on you? No, you have Death's Door resistance? So I guess when we take him down to 0 health, there's a chance that he's gonna live. Because these enemies don't. I guess they just die. But you have a Death's Door resistance. That's kind of crazy. I mean, you can see here. Death Blow resist. 60 base plus 6 due to the flame. Okay. Enemies don't have disease resist. Oh, they also all have debuff resistance. So things that apply debuffs might not apply. Okay, what are we doing? We are going to Duelist Advance. Get our riposte up. Filthy morsel. That's what I was worried about, but maybe this guy has like a torch and he's gonna flame me. So maybe the flame resist is okay here. Audrey, you can pick to the face or thrown dagger. Pick to the face actually does do more damage. Can you get a kill? It has to hit for 7, but you could. Yeah, you hit for 4. But you know what? I'm willing to bet we can probably kill... You know what? What if we just Ounce of Prevention to buff the Blight resist? Battlefield Medicine. I like you rummaging through your bag. I guess we could remove the Blight. It's only 6 damage, though. That might be worth it. I could blind you, which means you have a chance of missing... Oh, hold on, what was it? It was control? 50% chance of missing your next attack. So this could be a wasted turn. Or we could try to blight these enemies, but they have high blight resist. I think let's buff the resists so that we don't get blighted as much.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
He carved the toy, I riposted. We did resist a bleed, it looked like. Why are you comboed? Does riposte give combo? What the hell happened? What did... Hold on. You. I want to look at your riposte. Hold Alt to show upgraded skill. What did you do? You did Duelist Advance. I don't know why he applied a combo when we were posted. Maybe he applied it to himself? Or maybe he has the combo so now he can do a special ability. So we have to do the combo on ourselves. So do we want to defend? No, we just want to crush. Death Blow.
Let us.
Academic View. Hold Alt or middle click. Mousing over heroes or enemies to see the academic view. Shows you details about the enemy. Skills start hidden as you observe the enemy use them. They will be revealed. Combo tokens are special compared to other tokens. Many heroes and skill abilities have tokens or effects that can only happen if the target has a combo token on them. If the target has a combo token on them. Okay, so he has combo, we hit him to get the value of it. In all cases, combo is bad for its recipient. Having it means that the actor is vulnerable to some very damaging and disruptive enemy skills. Their best use is 1-2 punches. Well, I mean,
Hope to
best
finish
use is a
this
combo.
quickly.
I don't know how we applied it though. I legitimately don't know. I didn't do anything. Was it not battlefield medicine? Was it the ounce of prevention or was it the riposte? Maybe it was the riposte and now we can smack him? Because we can daze him by shooting him. That seems like a pretty good use of our time, honestly. Tracking shot. Ignores dodge, ignores stealth, target, apply combo, and then removes dodge and stealth. So we can pull enemies out of stealth, but he already has a combo token, we should take advantage of it. So let's daze him, I think. Daze, next turn will be delayed until the end of round, converts to stun when stacked. I don't think we can, no, maybe we can blind him with the Plague Doctor, so I don't know, just freaking do it. So combo. Next turn he's gonna be delayed. Maybe we can kill him, I guess, before he does his stuff. Because we can hit 2 enemies, we probably want a blinding gas rather than blight him. Although his blight resist is very low, but let's try to make him miss. Okay. And then you can buff our flame, which seems unnecessary. You could bolster, which would only give you 1 token. You could defend. You could rampart. Yo, we can stun him. So we stacked 2 of the daze tokens, which turned it into a stun token. Yo, I understand. I understand the game. It's all about figuring out the right like combo orders for all of this stuff. It's not so much about like raw damage. It's about like the tactical application of the combat. It's about, hey, if you do this, you can then do this. You can, you know, debuff the enemy or buff yourself. I like it. I like it. So you have a chance of missing. I probably just want to hit you. Now it's about damage. So right, okay, that makes a lot of sense. You buffed your stun resist, so I can't stun you forever. But you still have the blind on you. You could miss. Look, I've played a lot of these games. I played a lot of Darkest Dungeon and XCOM and, well, mostly those ones, but I get it, I get it. Pick to the face. You do have flashing daggers. It hits 2 enemies. It's unlikely to get a kill. So let's, this doesn't buff you, does it? Throne Dagger in Darkest Dungeon 1 buffed herself. But let's throw dagger you. It didn't kill you. Seize the opening, there. He got a friendship buff. He's very happy about what just happened there. I suppose we'll have you duelist advance. Critical hit with a death blow. Critical hits still cause corpses to spawn. Okay. And then you can't actually hit the boss anymore. Blinding gas is on cooldown, so instead of a limited use, well, actually there's both. Battlefield medicine is limited use. It means you're not a very good healer, but at least we have somebody. Can't help but notice we don't actually have a legitimate healer. Blinding gas is on cooldown. You can only use it every other turn to kind of stop the combo of dazing, I guess. Although that doesn't daze, it just, or yeah, it doesn't daze, it just blinds. Okay. Oh, and this is on cooldown as well, so you can't stack infinity resistance buffs. Yo, I get it. All right, so we'll remove your blight since you have nothing else to do. You don't need to guard, because I would like the riposte to happen. What you can do is crush, though. You could bolster, but that doesn't like improve dodge or anything like that. MacLeod says the animation of Paracelsus rummaging through her bag is cute to me. I love that when you select a skill, everyone has like a unique animation. Wicked Slice is ready. Tracking Shot's ready. Take Aim is ready. Like he's pointing his gun right at him. Freeze, scum! We don't need to use tracking. What is this? Oh, you can just mouse over it. Take Aim. Your next skill has a 100% crit and ignores resists. It also gives you a dodge and removes your blind. Oh, that's pretty good. So So you know what we could do? Take aim, gain a dodge, and then if he attacks us, we'll hit with a high damage crit riposte. It's actually like kind of interesting, but if we can kill him, I'd like to kill him. And Wicked Slice, 15% crit, 20% Death's Blow resistance piercing. And it even says it at the bottom right corner, 5% now. 25? 5. I mean, I doubt we're gonna kill him. He's very tanky, but let's just slice him up. You're bleeding. I know, just deal with it, buddy. Okay. A Thrown Dagger, it does do less damage, but it does have a higher crit chance, but I'll go for the high raw damage. Blinding Gas, Battlefield Medicine. Why don't we just poison you? Your blight resist is actually very low. By the way, I completely forgot to actually look at academic vision.
Analysis is the natural
It's not tap, it's hold.
to action.
Unknown, unknown, carve the toy. Melee. He can... Does this mean he can only use it in the front or he can only use it in the back? Probably in the front because it's a meleeed. Although it moves him forward, maybe it is only usable in the back? I have no idea. Target, stress, and bleed. Resistances. He currently is blighted. Very nice, handy little thing there. 5 damage. You're gonna live for one more turn. Fell the tree. Oh, it's Tree Branch Smackdown all over again. So I guess Riposte applies combo, even though it doesn't say it. That's amazing.
There is beauty in our imperfections.
Is it like an ability you have? I mean, you haven't really said much. If Riposte applies combo, that's very handy.
The unrelenting application of violence yields.
He can only hit the front two. He can use it from any position. Oh, so it's inverted. Red is you, yellow is the enemy. Okay, I get it. Candle of Hope, Laudanum. Combat item, remove horror, remove 1 stress. I assume that's horror. I can't look at it right now, but I assume that's horror and remove 1 stress, because that's what it did in Darkest Dungeon 1. You only get skill info if you've seen the enemy do it. Same thing as Darkest Dungeon 1.
I await you.
So, Paracelsus. To give you something else you can do, let's give you some laudanum. We also have milk soaked linen. 1 target, remove blind? Put that on dismiss since he has tracking shot. I don't know, maybe that doesn't make any sense. Monster death blows. Some enemies have death blow resistance. Just like heroes, when a monster is on death's door, each further blow has a chance to slay it. Some skills and trinkets can increase the chance of executing enemies. Yeah, like Dismiss's Wicked Shot or Wicked Blaze. Repeated blows will reduce death blow resistance. So maybe there's gonna be an enemy with like 100% resistance. You just gotta keep smacking and smacking and smacking and smacking and smacking. Laudanum, morphine dissolved in alcohol, yum, says Milt Thompson. Yummy! Laudanum was never used in Darkest Dungeon 1. Maybe by you. I don't know, maybe I forgot to use it plenty of times. Oh no, it's the main menu! We've been kicked out of the game!
Lower your guard. Soften your gaze. It is safe here.
Are you a ghost? It's a rose ghost! The Torch and the Crown, travelogue. The resolute companions reached the Torch and Crown. 2 candles gained for reaching the inn. We have 3 candles. I thought I had more. Didn't I have like 3 of them already? 40 relics. 2 relics. Okay, so they don't... They stack up to a point. Mousing over it, you can tell what they stack to. No combat items, no inn items, no trinkets, no stagecoach. Okay, I guess I have nothing. Prologue complete. You have found your fortitude. Collect what you hope and end your expedition here. They're just chilling. I like Barristan, just like, oh, I can finally get off my feet. You know how heavy this armor is? And this mace weighs a ton. End expedition. I mean, I can't really do anything else, it seems like.
Learn a little and begin
Oh, there's
again.
my 2 candles. Candles found 3. Layers cleansed. Sluice braved. Regions completed. A bonus for traveling the sluice. Sluice? Must be a difficult thing. Like layers. Wanderer heroes. Wanderer path heroes selected at the crossroads earn bonus hope if they survive to the first inn past the valley. Okay. Hero goals. Faced your failure. Bonus for reaching the confession boss. First victory bonus. Completed confession. Heroes survived. Bounty hunter's fee. The bounty hunter collects his fee, but will never make your earned candles go negative. So we have to pit the bounty hunter as a mercenary class. He's like the shard mercenaries from Darkest Dungeon 1 from the Color of Madness DLC. Sluice, maybe a sewer type of biome. That's what I'm expecting here. Although I've always been curious.
Sluice.
Sluice. Thank you, Google. Fallen heroes honored. Bonus for returning the remains of fallen heroes. We have 5 candles. I will collect my hope. This will end your expedition. Proceed. Well, the game told me to, so.
Try and try again. You will break through this gloaming murk.
Ending early. At any point, you can end the expedition and collect your candles. During normal expeditions, making it to the next inn is usually worth the effort because it will award significant additional candles. So if you don't want to keep going, you can just be like, okay, I'm done. But you can keep going, and if you make it, you get some bonuses, and then you can probably end if you want. Candles of Hope are used to unlock and upgrade heroes, items, and more at the Altar of Hope. These candles can make the next journey a little easier. The prologue quest is complete. For this first adventure, there's nothing left to do. End expedition. Normally, the expedition can end in 3 ways. Victory, abandonment, or defeat. All heroes dead. All right. Hey, my stagecoach didn't break down. Yes. Oh, I gotta press W. Gotta click forward. Connie, welcome. How you doing? We just finished the tutorial. I was wondering when you'd show up. The Altar of Hope. Ah, lots of candles. There's another location you're gonna have to Google to pronounce, says ML Burke. The Fetter, right? Is that how you pronounce it?
Feeder.
Feeder. That was close. Each expedition you earn candles of hope. The altar is where you spend those candles to unlock new classes, items, pets, and more. For your first visit, you must visit the working fields. If you get the mouse just correct. Oh.
Spare a thought for tools of iron. Such implements will serve us
Feet.
well.
What do we have? Trinkets, combat items, stagecoach items, and inn items. We can unlock new items that can appear in a run. We have 5, we can unlock 1 of each. The silent treatment.
In the science of survival.
Science of survival. The unforgettable trinket. If stained item is equipped. Round start, a 66% chance of stealth. If in stealth, a 50% bonus to crit. If not in stealth, plus 50% damage taken. Oh my lord. Now I have a question. For anyone who has played Darkest Dungeon 2, did you get the silent treatment relic as your first unlock in that category? Is it random or is it consistent? Person to person, I don't know. There's 75 of them. Check out the combat item.
A drop of sanity.
Toxic Ichor.
In a
Combat
sea of
item,
madness.
Noxious. Party, lower resist? Huh? Why would you want to reduce your resistances? I immediately do not get it. The random,
Every
okay.
twinkling recollection.
Collector's
is another
chandelier.
ingredient at our disposal.
I see we finally dealt with that asshole. It's the enemy party? Oh, okay, that's way better. Because if it was your party, I'm like, why would you want to become blighted? It says party, and it's in yellow. It should be red if it's enemy party. And that's why I was confused with the pips. You know, and why, how on your abilities it's yellow and blue, on the enemy abilities it's red and yellow, but they mean different things. Yellow should be for the player, red should be for the enemies, just make it consistent, and then you don't have any sort of, issue with trying to remember what's what. Increased stacking for the Candle of Hope by 4, so doubled, and more Candle of Hopes appearing. So this is like, oh, I need to unlock things, why don't we just equip a Collector Chandelier and, we can get some of the meta progressions done.
New instruments
Book
will
of
help
Creative
us diagnose
Insults.
the world's affliction.
Your mother is a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberries. In item, 1 target, round start, I don't know what that is, but it's a microphone button that appears on like Mac keyboards. 5% until next in. What? Round start? Oh, this is the buff you get until the next in. So it's like a quest buff. Okay. Can only be mounted or removed at the right, the stagecoach items. They're essentially trinkets for your stagecoach. You can unlock more slots. The working field allows you to get the meta progression unlocked. Each item unlocked is also immediately granted into your inventory for the current expedition. Oh, that's pretty cool. I wonder if you could, do some save scumming and build like a perfect run by spending candles unlocking items. I'm not going to do that, but that's a nice way of doing it, because then you get to play around with whatever you just unlocked. That's cool. That's cool. Recollection 4 of 165. Oh my god, it's the Miller's farmland. I thought I got away from that in Dark Section 1.
In search of what hope yet remains.
That microphone volume thing was taunt. Ah, I can open it here. Enemies are forced to attack this target if able. Now, I have an immediate question, okay? Because that's a little ambiguous. Does it mean that enemies will select a skill to target this enemy if able, or do enemies first select a skill and then will target this unit if able? Like, if there's a tree branch smackdown and I taunt a unit in the back line, like my unit taunts in the back line, will an enemy not use tree branch smackdown? Will they be forced to use something else? Or because they selected tree branch smackdown and they can't hit a taunt unit, they'll just ignore it? That's the question I have. Like, this has an X here, but like I gotta hold down control to make it pop open. Controls. Binding. Goals is G, minimap is M, torch is Alt, steering, I don't care, modifier, token reference, loot all, space, split item stack X, relationships R, academic view, hold Alt, toggle, middle mouse button. Just make them both toggle, please. It's interesting that there's a toggle there, but not a toggle here. You know what I mean? Okay. And I adjusted some settings earlier. Oh no, my torch is down to 94. I've been fiddling too much in the menus. Hopefully it's not real-time torchlight.
You must
Complete
face your
confession.
failures, or be consumed by them.
I hereby acknowledge and accept the fullness and severity of my mistakes. Denial. Oh, we're going through grief. Rus captives. Run captive?
The shackles of
Run
denial must be destroyed.
Onward! Actually, let me equip stuff. Oh, I don't have a party. I can't equip my trinkets.
I remember our first meeting on the steps of the university. A collegial handshake. That would doom us both. Your insightful questions during my lectures gave me pause. And I recognized in you something of a kindred spirit. Despite our differences in age and position, We share a keen fascination for archaeology, folklore, and, of course, occultism. The crossroads. Who will step forward into the light?
I wonder if the... Who's this guy? The academic? I wonder if the academic is talking about the narrator from Darkest Dungeon 1. What was his name? The ancestor? Or if he's talking to us, kind of like the player filling the role, or if we are the academic, or what. Because he's like, I remember meeting you at the steps of the university. Who is the you? Who are we? What is nothing? Bubonic Lettuce says, is there a trinket from the thing from beyond the stars that POS can rot in hell for the second round 80% protection? And then, if I remember that boss correctly from Darkest Dungeon 1, at half health, gain 80% protection, and then hurt itself every turn, so you just have to like survive it or something. Oh, and then you just bring a grave robber with pick to the face, and then you're good. Okay, now this is real game time here. Please give me a random party. The stick up.
Then.
I like it. Skills, quirks, last gasp. If health is below half, plus speed, occultomaniac, enthralled with hidden cults and their trappings. Gaunt hater, lower damage taken, more damage versus Gaunt, and a chance of lowering stress when you attack one of them. I wonder if there's two of them in the middle and we do flashing daggers, if that's a 25% chance times 2. We could get 0, 1, or 2 stress reduction. Combat start versus creature, 50% chance of more stress. So we're gonna have to manage stress on her, probably. Second wind, plus 20% damage. Oh, good! You poison things. You do have a dagger, though. Hemophiliac, if bleeding, a chance of getting stressed. Shadowborn, if flame is low, plus damage, at combat start, a 50% chance of stealth. I don't know if that's good with a guard, and that is not what I read that as. Fussy Eater, Fussy. Claims to be deathly afraid of slime mold. Also, our death resist is a little lower for some reason. We get paths. I guess we just have to go to the second inn and then we'll figure that out. Okay, and then how do we want this to be? I think we want you in the front. I think we want Dismas in the back. Can he do the, his abilities from back here? He can open up with the Duelist Advance, which I like. To activate the recrit. The crit? I like it. To activate the riposte. Yeah, I think this is a decent party position. You can use Pick to the Face, Flashing Daggers, Poison Dart, Absinthe. You can use everything, and you can use your melee attack if you move first, but maybe I actually want to have you in the front so you can use the melee attack, because everyone can function here. You can't use Pick to the Face, but you can still blight the front target if you get pushed to the back, but you can actually do some like bleed damage here with the incision. Kinda like that, kinda like that. Sure, bedside manner. And then finally, change some names. Random hero name? Parthenai, Chiron, Kaufman, Raskov, Pekkanen, Mason. No, you're actually gonna be, I'm looking at my cheat sheet here. Placepool was my man-at-arms from the Darkest Dungeon 1 campaign. The Plague Doctor, Paracelsus, great name. You could be Schenk. That's German, so, and I think that's S's, so Giesler? Bosanquet? Applehoff? Nah, you're gonna be Trigbreaker. My Plague Doctor from the Darkest 1 campaign. Name him Fussy Eater. Fussy. Audrey. I like the name Audrey. Schwartz, Belmis, Holtz, Blum, Webster. No. The grave robber was, oh right. Critmaster Ferdaculos, my grave robber in the Darkest Dungeon 1 campaign, saved many an expeditions. Dismas, Berglund, Marche, Minette, Chauncey. It's close to my name. Nah, you're gonna be Madacito, the highwayman. My dib was not respected. It says disposable account. That's because we've gotta go from the Darkest Dungeon 1. If there's a jester disposable account, you can be my jester. All right, let's do it. Bedside Manor. You have a lunge, don't you? Well, you have 2 lunges. Hold the line, forward 3, and immobilize. Interesting. For how long? Probably like 1 action. And you also have Rampart. So we could have we could have Dismas in front and then just do the lunge shuffle. But I kind of like the this route, having him kind of in the back. Or do I? I want to use Incision. Is what this boils down to. All right, let's do it. Bedside Manor. The Valley. Abe Clancy.
You came here seeking solace, but found stagnation instead.
So, round start, a good chance of entering stealth, if stealth plus crit. Don't you have bonuses to stealth? Yeah, ignores. You ignored, well, there's dodge and super dodge. Oh, and then block and super block, just better block. But you ignore, I wonder, does this ignore super dodge? But if you ignore dodge when stealth, you should definitely have this. You should. If stained item is equipped, what the hell is a stained item? Oh, we can't even equip this. Yeah, okay. I guess you can equip. We'll have Twig equip the Toxic Ichor. Round start. Chance of taunting. I guess we'll want that on the Man-at-Arms. Why can I not equip anything? Oh, this is an in item. This is a stagecoach item. This is, I need a stained item to equip this. Okay, so good. Okay, I figured it out. I really hope that the torchlight doesn't just go down when you're chilling. 76, 76, 76 seems okay. Not gonna have a stained item for a while, says Connie. Well, that's disappointing. Also,
You can feel it.
yeah.
A change in the air.
When full, we have we guarantee spawn with armor, so we want to make sure that our stagecoach
You see,
armor is maintained.
Even your valley is not immune to the spreading.
Dodge Plus is the
stain.
subscription version that says mud. Bubonic Lettuce says, I want to be a flagellant since Mighty Odin doesn't show up too frequently anymore. He loves watching Chris play stuff like Rift Wizard, boring games. All right, what do we have? Lost Soul and a Widow. You're both gaunt. Doesn't someone have like a... Oh wait, no, it's you. You lower stress and you do more damage against gaunt. And I'm looking at this, and a backline unit holding a
Observe
mirror.
the subject carefully.
You are stress.
And you will discover its weaknesses.
I'm gonna call that right here. You're gonna be stressed. Unless you like create a shadow clone of one of me, probably not. So I would like to kill you. We have 4 actions before you get 1. Does Incision hit you? No. In fact, we have nothing that can hit you from the Plague Doctor. Surprising that they can, that they don't have like the double backline blight ability from Darkest Dungeon 1, but that's fine. So we'll just do a 20% blight resist. You know what? Get blighted. Man, the animations are so good. Big blight resist, low bleed resist. Slice them up. They did resist. Wow, they resisted the 10%, huh? Smack you down. You're 6. You have 2 blight. So you will live unless I kill you. But you don't have any death blow resist, so we can just duelist advance, and that should end your life. Chomp. That's stress. No, it's not stress. Why did we get stress from that previously? I gotta look at your view. Hold on.
Analysis is the
Chomp.
natural prelude to action.
I guess it's a chance. It's not a guarantee that you're gonna get stressed or diseased. That makes sense. So red is me, yellow's the enemy. Filthy morsel, a filthy morsel they can only use from the back. I understand now. I can view myself here very easily. I like it. I like lots of different views. I like it. Slice him up. Paracelsus, aka Twigbreaker. So this man is taking 3 damage. This lost soul is dead. Why don't we toss in a slice? Now you only have one ability that targets the front because you can't use pick to the face from the back. I could give you a lot of dodge or try to land the blight. Even if it doesn't land, it's still 2 damage. It did land, that's a surprise. I hate that you go. Maybe if you have a block, you ignore the stress. Well, no, because we got attacked twice on the last round with Place Pool, the Man-at-Arms, so I don't know. It must just be a chance of getting stressed, not a guarantee. Finally, is there any reason to stall for a turn? 64 light. I mean, we'll almost certainly go before you, and I don't want to kill you, so I'm gonna let's bolster. Oh, does it? I mean, you know what? Let's learn. How does bolster work? You only bolster one person. Got it. We move. The light doesn't go down or anything, so there's no reason to not stall, but there's not really a reason to stall, I don't think. We had a bonus. I think we lost stress, but we had no stress. Definitely, okay, I see. Works on the enemy party. That's actually pretty decent. Crit death blow, 0 stress on everyone, you love it. Nunu, welcome. How you doing today?
Cut down these nightmares.
There's no reason to stall either.
and blaze
There wasn't
the
a reason to
trail
stall,
your
but
redemption.
wanted to try to learn something. We got relics. Is this money? Must be money. Currency, yeah. But we also got baubles. Riches and baubles. Relics and baubles paid for in baubles. Baubles and baubles.
Are you shaken?
You're a
There
goal
is
complete.
So much worse in store.
Land the killing blow on Gaunt. Hey, beautiful. Is it a field hospital? Scout a region with a watchtower, land the killing blow on pillagers. Baubles. Baubles are used to purchase trinkets, stagecoach items, and repair the stagecoach. They come in different forms. All bauble types are worth the same, but take up different stacks. Okay. I wonder if you get to choose which ones you use, then. Mastery points are earned mostly through combat. Each one will upgrade 1 hero skill when you reach the inn. Okay. The flame. Do not let the flame expire. Shadowy at 50%. You get no bonuses. Enemies have a chance of battle advantages. Stagecoach carries the flame, which is the last hope for the world. It will gradually diminish as you drive, but helping local populace and assistance encounters can refill it. The lower it gets, the harder things will be for your party. There was also a consumable item that increased it, I think. Hold Alt to see it. Heroes enemies, 58. No buff, no negative. Oh, 52. Went down quick. Tutorial still? Aren't you like an hour and a half in? We finished the tutorial. This is the first run. The real run. The realest of real runs.
To write, think, and rest.
The torch and the crown. Very crackly faces on these people. There's a cat. I'm gonna like it here, I think. 2 candles reached. Twigbreaker completed her hero objectives. And this is what we have. We have slime mold, plus 10% max health, adds a quirk and adds a disease with low chances. Blocked by Fussy Eater. Damn it, Barristan. Hover over in bonuses at the top left. Oh. Heal to 50%, not heal 50%. Get -1 stress. And low chances of relationships at this inn. Okay. I mean, this seems like this is the beginning of the game. So you do like one mission and then you go to the inn. That seems very quick, but that's okay. Continue. Hello. I have, at round start, a chance of taunting until the next inn. I would like to give this to you. Huh? You dare rouse me from my slumber? This is actually like a perfect animation of Chris on the couch at like 3 p.m. when he's just woken up and he's like, you know, hungry for breakfast. Huh? Gotta leave me alone. Remember to equip the chandelier. I will try. Sharp swords and sharper wits. Okay. And then plus max health until the next inn. I think I would like to do that on our riposte. I've had worse. So he didn't get any of the quirk chances, but he does have maximum health now. I mean, I want him to get hit. I want him to riposte. No. Don't end expedition. Go to the provisioner.
Spend what you can, or wealth no longer has meaning. If
A helping hand
indeed it
for
ever
when
did.
all seems lost. The radiant flame. Is this just free? Is it radiant difficulty mode? We can go to easy mode by just equipping this. Have more health and death blow resist. Bear trap, combat items. So combat items are red. In items are green. Stagecoach items are brown. And then we have trinkets afterwards. Distant, 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 vague, vague. No, what was it? Silent trinkets?
Learn
Get the
what
mastery
can be
trainer.
taught,
Oh my
that
god,
you
hold
may
on, let me
stand just a little taller.
Let me
at
read
the
more. The provisioner offers limited supplies that can be purchased. They vary for each inn. Only spot where you can upgrade hero skills is the mastery trainer. Each hero skill has 1 upgrade level. Oh, so there's not like 5 different tiers to a skill. To upgrade, click on it. Mastered skills can yield dramatic results. Spend your points wisely. They're shared amongst the entire party. To view in items, click the button, use them. This one in the preview is used on 2 people. In items can only be used at the inn. They can heal stress, bestow buffs, perhaps more importantly, change the affinity between heroes. Playing cards, party. 75% yellow, 25% blue. Build positive relationships within items. Well, if I had any. Okay. So, I mean, let's look. Crush. If we buff it, it heals you. Well, first of all, it does more damage, but it also heals when the target is comboed. So I'm understanding, I think, that in Darkest Dungeon 2, there's less of a impact on having a healer and more on self-healing from abilities or interesting different ways of healing. Like crush healing, that's kind of absurd. But I can see the setup, you know, riposte, setting up a combo, setting up a heal or a high damage attack. And then you can just have Barristan guard and then constantly be crushing. Although if he's guarding, we can't riposte. Rampart. Stuns when the target is comboed without the need to apply 2 days. Defend. Grants a better block and more turns of block. Bolster. -2 stress when stress is high. God, that seems good. He's an anti-stress unit. Big breaker. Red Hook really wants to have people not stall and top up with a dedicated healer every time. Which I noticed actually from Battlefield Medicine. You can use it to remove Blight or Bleed, or you can wait until you're lower than 50% health to get the health bonus. So you're not just topping up to full health every time. Block plus only $2.99, says Mud. So this is more blight. Okay. This is a better chance of combo and also a chance of daze, and not just blindness. This is more damage, more crit, more bleed. Battlefield Medicine is a 5% better heal. Doesn't seem that good. Oh, and okay. Battlefield Medicine also removes the blight, bleed, and burn from yourself when you use it, because self-remove is only added on the buffed version. That makes a lot of sense, because in Darkest Dungeon 1, Battlefield Medicine would also cure yourself. Ounce of Prevention, better resists. I mean, that just seems nice. Shorter cooldown as well, so you can actually stack it. The Grave Robber for Dacula. Pick to the face. Better high roll damage and better crit, but the low end damage is still 4. Thrown Dagger is better. Just straight up, it is just better. More damage. 30% crit chance? Wow, it's actually really good. Flashing Daggers is a little bit better, but doesn't have any like abilities. No skills, no combo, no perks. Poison Dart, better crit. More blight. Absinthe gives you 3 super dodges as opposed to 3 normal dodges. Very interesting. Maracido, the Highwayman. Ounce was way OP, says ML Burke. Old Ounce Prevention was so broken, says Connie. I wonder, how was it broken previously? It was guaranteed de-stress on the whole party at launch. Wicked Slice, more damage and more death blow resistance. I kind of like that, actually. A much more likely guaranteed KO on something. Pistol Shot. Oh, it applies a stun if the target is comboed. Very interesting. And I can see the setup here with Blinding Gas, a 33% chance of a combo, which we then turn into a stun. Duelist Advance. 1 more riposte, more damage, more crit, and also a dodge token. So Duelist Advance gives you a dodgy buff for 1 attack. Tracking Shot. Debuffs the enemy so that they cannot gain dodge for 2 rounds. I guess it would suck if you removed an enemy's dodge and then they gained more dodge from an ability. Take Aim gives you self times 2. That's like a crit. So Take Aim, and now I'm thinking, okay, Take Aim, riposte. Take Aim, riposte. You get guaranteed riposte with a guaranteed crit. That's some pretty good damage, and you also get the dodge from it. So what do we want? We've seen them all. I think Bolster seems pretty good. If we have, what are the hearts? Vulnerable, take more damage. Weak, next attack deals less damage. It removes debuffs, but then it also removes stress. And it could remove up to 4 stress at the maximum level. That seems incredible. We have 5 tokens. For one of them, we'll make a better bolster, even though I've never used it. I kind of like the idea of Ounce of Prevention. If we are fighting enemies that apply DOTs, this is a good way of resisting those. I don't think we need Battlefield Medicine to be buffed. I don't think we need Incision. I don't even think we need Blinding Gas, but I do like the idea of making the enemy miss, applying combo, and then dazing them with the Pistol Shot. I also like the idea of gaining a super dodge with the Absinthe. You know, if we get shuffled, oh, this doesn't move you back, but it still gives you super dodge, which is pretty good. And a heal. I really like the idea of Take Aim, Duelist Advance. And maybe even pistol shot. I might just dump my tokens into Mudacito. Are you happy now? Because 2 guaranteed crits from a riposte, or from the pistol shot even, that's pretty good. And if you are blinded, it removes your blind too. So I think we'll definitely go Duelist Advance. And I think we'll go Take Aim. I'm tempted to take Pistol Shot, but I think we should give everyone, mastered abilities here. Like, let's give you Blinding Gas. You can set up combos. And then for Fracula here, let's have you have a super high crit chance. Okay, I like it. Okay, that's the Mastery Trainer. Then we go to the Wainwright.
The next stop is leagues away.
So this gives us
Plan accordingly.
Trophies. I mean, it's kind of a trophy. It's a collector's head, but I think it goes here.
Bolt it on and be off. The mountain will not be denied.
We have full wheels and full armor. This looks like broken armor because it's empty inside, but it's not. It is full armor. Radiant or Infernal Flame. So that's definitely like easy mode or hard mode. We can select our route.
Everywhere in ruin. Everywhere in need.
The Tangle, the Sprawl. Kind of moves a little bit. Devious Plans, Anti-Commerce. Goal, avoid the Hoarder. Okay. Is that like the Collector? Devious Plans, plus 33% enemy advantage chance at the battle. Healing Ways, plus 100% field hospitals scouting, plus 200% field hospitals. So if we go to the Sprawl, we get field hospitals. If we go to the Tangle, life is pain. Okay. Goal, keep the flame at 40 plus. We get a indelible trinket. Resistance to death blow and to stress, or 1 mastery point. I kind of like seeing what the field hospitals are, and they're also one of my dudes. Is it you? Yeah, go to a field hospital. So why don't we do that? Fussy Eater.
Our great cities burn. All that beauty and knowledge. Ash on the wind.
I can change if I wanted to, but...
Another nameless city. Another inferno of mutilation and madness.
Oh, excuse me, had to sneeze. And then we have money. Let's also spend our cash. Final thing to do. Book of Creative Insults. It's actually kind of expensive. 1 target heal. 2 whiskey. 2 targets square. What, or diamond. What is diamond? 2 targets, minus stress, minus 1 speed until next in. Pipeweed. Clarifying poultice. Stun resist until the next in, and then we know what the mold is. This is flame. I might buy this because our goal is to keep it above 40. That means positive relationship. I don't think we need stress removal. So yeah, let's buy flame. It's super cheap, it's 3. Combat item 1 of 4. Or we can buy 2 of them. Let's buy 2 of them. Because we can get a reward. Connie says get some slime mold. I don't want slime mold. We can't afford any of the stagecoach items. We can buy a trinket. Plus 2 speed minus health. Plus damage minus speed. Plus speed minus HP. That one maybe. Feed the children, they yearn for the slime. Connie, when I forgot, hold on, who were you in my Darkest Dungeon campaign? You were the Musketeer. I don't know if there's a Musketeer in Darkest Dungeon 2, but if there is, I'll feed you some slime. I will only feed you slime. Bleed resist, burn resist. Well, I can't even, can I sell this? I can discard it, I don't think I can sell it. If we find a stained item, this seems very good, but we can't get one for right now, unfortunately. Let's equip our Glimmer of Hope. I will put it on you, because why not? And maybe we'll, I mean, we should probably still buy things. Provisioner. Maybe we'll buy, what was it? Buff. Yeah, buy some whiskey. Buff. Relationships. And then healing, medicinal herbs, remove DOTs, remove poison, remove burn. I mean, we're going to a location that kind of looked like it was on fire. I mean, there's like burning pages. Like the Tangles, Blight, the Sprawl, I imagine it's gonna be some fire nonsense. So why don't we, I'm guessing rather, let's get Burn Salve. I can just double click it. And then maybe we'll consider that good here. I don't really have too much money to do anything else with. So we'll have, there's the arrow. Let's have the Grave Robber equipped with the Burn Salve. Oh, that's why you would want to split stack, so you could give one to two different people. Like for right now, X, split stack, give one to you, give one to you, just in case. And then for the whiskey item, everyone's relationships should be normal, yeah. So we'll make Mud and Fredacula good friends, because this is one that has two targets. If I hold my nose, I can daydream of finer vintage. And twig and play spool. Isn't this a disinfectant? I miss confiscating these from the conscripts. And now the relationship is 9, no, 10. Slightly better. Sure, okay, let's get the heck out of here. Rest the sprawl. Rest for the night and journey onwards, yes. Sorry this took a long time, it's my first run of the game, okay? And actually, Brainwhite is the only place to do stuff and also repair. Before embarking, you must select which region. Different enemies, challenges. The party may be better equipped to dealing with one or over the other. They have a condition and a goal. The condition tells you special game effects are in place. The goal gives you an optional accomplishment to aim for. You'll be given the reward shown at your next location. Okay, so we'll get a trinket that's really good if we keep the flame at 40 plus. Sounds good, let's do it. Rest of the sprawl. Connie says, I love that they added new barks for 1.0. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. You know, release. It does look like everything is on fire. Set up prediction. Will anyone die this region, says ML Burke. I'm not gonna set up a prediction. I could set up a prediction. Mud could set up a prediction. I can set up a prediction. How do I set up? Oh, start prediction. Start prediction. Name the prediction. Who will die? Twigbreaker. Fredacula. Placepool. Mudacito. Nobody. How about everyone? No, because you can leave a mission halfway through. So we'll say no one. There you go. There's your prediction. It's the first time I started a prediction on Twitch in like a year. I don't know why the screen. Oh, you gotta click the damn button. I was waiting for something to happen, and then I started a prediction, and then I came back. I got a candle. The map. The road becomes more complex. Open the minimap with M. The minimap shows you the road as best you know it. Locations you can visit are shown by icons. If the location is scouted, the icon will tell you exactly what's there. Otherwise, it's a question mark. You have a base chance to scout. Look out for watchtowers, which will reveal all remaining locations. Even road detritus can sometimes yield useful loot. Crash through debris to find loot. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just going to click the button to move forward automatically and hope that it auto-aims.
Ruined. And
So there's combat, a question mark, a candle location, rough patch, losing 1 wheel, oblivion tier -1 loathing. I don't know what that means. There's a hospital, another loathing patch, candle locations, academic study, hospital, increase loathing. What the hell's loathing? The hoarder. Don't wait. It's a store. Oh, ignore the hoarders, just ignore the store. I gotcha. Lair. Boss fight rewards a trophy. Reduces loathing. Oh, we're going there. Absolutely. But everything passes through this little encounter here. I'd rather not lose wheels, and if we go left, we have to lose a wheel, so we're gonna go to the right. I don't know how to go to the right. Center on stagecoach. I guess we gotta go to the intersection. Hello, route choice. Hold the direction key to go to the route. There's safe, barricade combat, hazard, rough patch, oblivion tier. Scouting abilities reveal route types in addition to destination.
Myriad options require careful deliberation.
So this gives you a little indication of what the hell's going on there. Why is Fredacula lighting up a question mark on 2 of these? Place to cure maladies. I don't know why Fredacula really wants me to go to this side. Maybe because we got scouting from these units or something? Oh, they're requesting a way to go. Well, we're not going left, you dummies. We're going this way.
The unknown awaits. Be wary.
I'm not controlling this horse, by the way. Let me out of this blasted coach. Relax. All right. Our first real combat, except there's only 3 units. Pillager crack shot. So you are, I forget the name of your ability. You hit everyone. Well, maybe not in this game. Low resists, low HP, pretty fast. You, the Pillager Hatchetmen, if you are the bandits from Darkest Dungeon 1, you've got a shank, which might apply bleed. Verdacula, you are moving first. Did I upgrade your abilities at all? Hold on. I upgraded Bolster. Oh, you know what? The green little mark underneath means it's upgraded, so Throne Dagger is upgraded on you. Let's go for... High crit shot. Pretty low damage. Blister shot. So you sniped Mudcedo. Blister shot. You sniped Twigbreaker. But it's just a damage shot, it looks like.
Let us take a
Yeah, it's just
closer
damage.
look at the thing. As
Oh, but you can only use it in the middle. You can't use it in the back. Interesting. Slice.
The fiend's
That's why I only ever use Poison Darts as Connie. I mean, if you get the crit, you crit me, but we blocked half of it because of our block. You are bleeding for 5 turns, though. That's gonna be a job for our healer. You need to get hit for 3. Rampart will do it. There's not really a reason to, because I hate that you moved last. What's your speed? 5! My god. There's no real reason to, you're already at the front, so I guess you can just crush. Although, you know what? That's a pretty good riposte forward on a low damage move to get the kill, so why don't we crush you? Grave Robber's too inconsistent with the throwing dagger. Yeah, whatever, we'll figure it out. So we want to riposte. 4 to 6 damage. Death blows.
On to the next.
We get riposte times 3 and then 1 dodge. And then you move first? My god, look at him, he's amazing. I wonder if you can stack more riposte. Like if I do another Duelist Advance, what happens? I'm not. Actually, you know what? Duelist Advance does more damage than Pistol Shot. No, riposte 3 seems to be the max, but we did get another dodge token. You need to remove the bleed that just happened. Grave Robber can kill you. That's like a heal for 12. 4 to 7. What else are you gonna do? Not a crit, but a death blow.
A petty hindrance.
Low blow. Pushback? No, bleed. Oh, bleed and combo. So it is shank, it's just called something different.
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
Target daze, self target knockback. Let's knock you back. Makes it a little easier to hit you. We get 4 actions before you move once. Oh, because we dazed you at the end of the turn, it pushed you to the end of the combat round. I am so good at this game accidentally. And we're taunted, which might not be a good thing. All right. 5 damage. Could be good. What is the highest damage attack we have? Wicked Slice. 7. You've got 1 HP maybe? Or did I? No, you've got 2. I mean, you're dead. Beautiful. Now you just went first. No, we applied the daze, which meant that on the next round he got pushed back to the last round, which meant that by doing that we has no effect if you don't get a turn for it to trigger. Oh, well, that's stupid. Wait, so daze has to trigger first? Oh, you know why? Because then you can't daze into a stun. Probably. Although a stun wouldn't really matter because they get stunned, but maybe enemies have like 2 different attacks in a turn or something. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Connie's probably right. He's read so much about this game up to this point. All right, I'll try to steer into things. A Shrine of Reflection. This was important, I think. There are many other locations along your expedition. In time, you will learn the tragic extent of your failings. My echoes of the past. My ambition outflanked my fellow officers at soirees and mock skirmishes. The jeers, the whispers, they pushed me deep into my studies. Tradition drove us into each other's arms, or estates rather. Walls will never hold me again. Click a hero to make a selection. Alt. Nothing. Shrines. You can revisit your past memories by confronting their past. They unlock new skills. At each shrine, choose a single hero to advance their story. If the story is completed successfully, new skills will unlock. They're permanent. Whenever you use the hero in future expeditions, they'll have unlocked skills. What do we want to unlock? I can't see even the names of locked skills, so I can't really tell what I would like, but, you know, let's go for the Plague Doctor. I'm very curious about the Plague Doctor because I don't know if the stories from Darkest Dungeon 2 will follow Darkest Dungeon 1's stories, but before the game was released, there were comics for each of the characters. And so in the comic, you saw the grave robber in a mansion drinking like a cup of fine wine, bills piled up on the end table, and she peers out the window and sees the tombs of her past ancestors. A smirk grows on her face as she grabs a shovel. So I'm interested in the past, but the Plague Doctor was like a medical student. I feel like that could be a very interesting one. Let's go Twig Breaker on this one.
Plague Doctor. Chapter 1. The Good Student. Brilliant and bold, her unconventional theories created nothing short of a scandal in her 4th year. The mocking whispers and scornful glares of her peers and professors had an ironically invigorating effect upon her extracurricular experiments. The mysteries of the human body, of life and death itself, hovered just beyond her scalpel's reach. If only she could acquire a corpse of sufficient freshness.
We unlocked a new skin. I love the glasses. Like, are you an aviator or a doctor? Acceptance is a journey, +1 mastery token. Emboldening vapors, cooldown 1, target buff damage. Yo, that's actually pretty nice. There are situations where you can't really hit too many enemies. Maybe we could give you a buff. You could buff mud. That's cool. Fools, conventional, tedious fools. Okay, calm down now. So we have to remove something to add emboldening vapors. If I get rid of your incision, I could just roll you with a buff. We're not doing anything with second wind, but hopefully I don't have to worry about order in this game. But if we do this, then we can drag you, so you get sent to the back, because you're a backliner, and yeah, you can buff our damage. Cool. Move on. Everyone wants to go to the hospital. I'd rather not lose a wheel. What is this path? A loathing. I don't know what that is, but we also do need to go to a hospital, so we'll go that route. And, well, we'll be forced down this path, but that's okay.
Is your coach prepared for the upcoming obstruction?
Oh, they'll be fine.
If you hope to heal, you have chosen wisely.
I got 2 money. Loathing. Evil is overtaking the world as shown by the loathing meter. Higher loathing results in tougher conditions for the party. Oblivion tier increases loathing. Loathing is reduced by winning fights at locations. Road battles don't count. Choose a resist, lair, or Oblivion's ingress locations to keep your loathing in check. Okay.
The loathing whispers.
Flame Drain, an enemy advantage buff chance. Battle chance. Okay. Sheriff Flask, I'm parched. They became even better friends in the stagecoach. Okay, it actually seems pretty important to be crushing all the loot.
And muscles burn. The body requires attention.
Why are they in a cart? Mud says, too tired to walk. I mean, you know, they're doing all the hard lifting, murdering all the zombies that we find. Cure diseases, remove negative quirks, reinforce lock positive ones. Only 1 quirk per hero can be reinforced. Choose wisely. Also has some curative items. +0 HP plus max HP. I would love to raise the max HP. I guess no one needs anything here. We picked up 4 laudanum by running over garbage. Okay, apparently running over garbage is like the most important thing you can do in this entire damn game. That's incredible. We got so much garbage by running over garbage. So let's remove this. Stack here. You can grab the laudanum. That's incredible. Trinkets and laudanum. Wellness. Fussy Eater. Left click. Zoophobic. Hemophobic. Occultomaniac. Enthralled with hidden cults and their trappings. That sounds bad. 16 to remove it's a little expensive though. There's 2 more shop tabs. Didn't even notice at my first field hospital, says Glade Air. Plus max is just a full heal. It's misleading, says Connie. Understood. So we can get more laudanum. I have 4. I found 4 in like 1 thing, I think. Bandages stack 3 of 2. I guess it stacks in inventory to 2. Stitching kit. Soothing poultice. Burn resistance. I can't use this unless I'm at an inn. Clarifying poultice. Stun resist. Lower stun resist on the cleansing sensor. Before each location, a chance to produce a poultice item, mortar and pestle stagecoach item. I don't think there's anything here that I want to buy. Like maybe the trinket, but it does lower stun chances. And there's a lot of field hospitals here, so if we get diseased, we can just remove it at some point. Move resist doesn't really matter too much either, so I think we'll just ignore this. Occultomaniac might be worth removing, because, you know, bad things could happen. I think you can also scroll with AD. Nope. So yeah, I might just remove this.
Even the worst habits can be overcome.
Because I don't know what it is, and then we'll leave. Apparently not in this screen. Info view, hold Alt to see the flame level. Buff debuffs and loathing effects. Oblivion tears, yeah, figured that part out. Okay. I couldn't crush the book, I tried. But apparently it is super important to crush things on the road. Also, hero goal complete. On you, I understand. Close this menu. Oh, it's a fight. Infectious enemies. Maybe we should have had disease resist. Battle advantages. Mouse over the top left corner to see what they are. Low flame makes battles advantages more likely. Oh, plus duration. So it's not infectious as disease, it's infectious as in blight. Very interesting. Laudanum, absinthe, poison dart, flashing daggers. Poison dart's damage is actually pretty good, but I love the idea of getting a crit.
Well done.
Well done! Thank you, stranger. How much HP do you have? 4. How much damage does the advance do? 3 to 5. So here's my thinking. Buff the damage. That's a guaranteed kill. With emboldening vapors. Oh, but emboldening vapors, what does it do? It gives 50% bonus for 1 attack. That does seem a little unnecessary, doesn't it? We'll probably just go for like an attack then. Although we could buff resistances. You know, if they are infectious and they have dots, why don't we just buff ourselves up?
Collaboration confers advantage.
Sometimes you could hit a road battle from a different route if you steered the stagecoach just right in a fork, says Connie. Previously. So you could get in like bonus combat encounters, that's pretty funny. Alright, I don't know if you can attack me from your current position though, which is a negative maybe to having our highwayman in the back. You still have 1 block. I'm gonna push you back. Yeah, you haven't moved yet? Let's see what happens if I knock you to the back. You did resist the stun? I guess it was a daze. So you've been comboed, and you're bleeding, and you're bleeding. Very glad I buffed our resistances, by the way. Amazing. Amazing. You have a chance. Why do you have a chance? Why did you get this? Oh, it says right there, 5% chance per round. Okay. Interesting. So this is a weird one. I actually want to duelist advance again. Because now we can get hit, and if we get hit, we can riposte. That's the whole point of that move. And I think we definitely have you. 1 unit left. I suppose we should... HP lower than 25% heal. 3 turns, 2 turns. Let's purge your belief.
This wound, at least, has been...
Plague Doctor is really just about... Oh, you did miss! Plague Doctor is really just about the, like, slow sustain, I guess. You know, I'm just gonna remove some bleed and blight here on occasion. This doesn't even hit you. Yeah, pistol shot doesn't hit you. I can slice you. You are gonna get 1 turn though, but attack my highwayman. Crit for 6, big bleed, stress. Not a big fan of that one. Can I kill you? 4? Nah, I would have to crit. Well, in that case, let's remove your bleed. Speed of
Observe
2.
the
I
subject
mean, what else are we gonna
carefully,
do on the turn? There's
and you
nothing
will
to do. We
discover
can't, like,
its
heal.
weaknesses.
Battlefield medicine is not an actual heal, so we might as well kill you.
A
I
righteous
would love it if
action.
enemies would actually attack my highwayman. I need to give him taunt.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze
We get
the
money.
trail to your redemption.
Not a lot of money, but we get money. Hero goal complete. Denial. I'm at denial level of loathing. What's the map look like? We are approaching an encounter, an assistance encounter. Brr, brr, brr. Hello. Oh, right, it's just people. Need to luck out with the braggart quirk for the highwayman, says Connie. Does that give a taunt? I am ill-suited to carpentry. Let them at it. Assist us! These wretched wheels, pity's sake, fix them. Oh, let them at it probably means let the other party members at it. Let them at it. For pity's sake, fix their wheels, damn it. I was a nobody with a blade once, too. So you're somebody now? He's mud, actually. So this gives us combat items, 1 wheel, 1 armor. I mean, there was a lot of rocky roads ahead, right? Well, I don't know, there might be rocky roads. There's an armor hazard coming up, but I would like to hit up the lair. Okay, so we could gain a buff. I don't, can we stack wheels more than 2? That's actually a very good question. Connie, can I stack wheels more than 2? Connie says no. See, this is why I have you around. I guess we have to like upgrade our stagecoach to have more, because if I could have like 1 bonus for later, I would love it, but if we can't, then we'll just go for the combat items. I was a nobody with a blade once too. +1 respect. We get 2 smoke bombs. For 1 target, add double stealth. Okay. Not really that much. But also, we gained, oh, land the killing blow on 2 pillagers. The only person we haven't done the hero goal with is Scout with a watchtower. What's our flame? 91? Oh, that should be pretty easy. How do I lower this system? Envious affinity system. Our harmonious team is an effective team. A team full of infighting, envy, and hatred is unlikely to overcome the immense obstacles ahead. You have relationship stats. Press C or R. Affinity changes from a variety of sources. There's a lot of them. That's what they're doing here. That would change affinity. Healing someone else with a combat skill, maybe. Some actions will cause affinity. This will be telegraphed via an icon present on the hero who will respond to the action. The blue up arrow, maybe? Ah, yeah, because this is the grave robber healing the plague doctor and the man-at-arms. Oh, you know what? He says, I could have used that. That's a negative. He's like, save that one for me, damn it. Oh, okay. So it will tell you what happens. G closes the goal menu, thank you. Okay, what do we have to do here? I feel like I need to do something. Yes. I have some smoke bombs. So we have flame item. Right click. Enemy party debuff. Laudanum. Flame item, and you had remove burn. We're not really dealing with burn, but I have a feeling we're going to, considering the place is burning. So maybe we'll replace Toxic Ichor with the smoke bomb. Do I close this? This is I. Minor gripe, every menu should have a close button. I don't want to be looking at my keyboard to press the buttons. I want to play this game completely with a mouse. Academic study, hospital. We don't need to go to a hospital. Let's go to the familiar desk. Rewards, books, wealth, and trinkets. And they both want to go there anyways. These two people, they don't care about the hospital at all. Surely the area burning is unrelated. Maybe this is the Hamlet, the old Hamlet.
It is low indeed.
to profit in destruction.
The combat affinity changes showed positive pips previously. They removed showing that because players would just farm positive affinity. We got crit, but at least we had one block. Okay, so it only shows the negative. Very interesting. Can I kill an enemy unit before they act? Possibly, but I would still rather kill the dude with the gun. And I'm debating putting the Highwayman one space forward in the party because he's not getting attacked by the melee units. Noxious, blinding, prevention, emboldening vapors. Last time I did prevention, it didn't do anything. So why don't we just poison one of these fools? Open and close buttons are in the bottom corner. Top corner. I can't look at some of the maps and stuff and some of the screens here, but I will check that out. Crush 4 to 7. Why not? You're the wrong enemy. I should be going for you. That's my bad on that one. A crit would kill you. But I want to kill... Oh, let's go. I want to kill the one with the gun. Yeah, we need to put the Highwayman in the second position. With his speed moving up and then being able to get the riposts, that's what I want to get here. But I'm not doing a good job of accomplishing that. You're dead. Because he's in the very back for more opportunities to riposte. But even if he got pushed to the front, we can still rampart forward. So even now, I'm like, we could just do it again. We don't need to blight you. You're gonna die within 2 rounds. So let's just remove the bleed. Thank you, Twig Breaker. Okay, you blocked it. You did bleed. What's their bleed chance? Or rather, what's your bleed resist? Because I think that's the only thing that matters. Everything has a 100% chance minus resists. So he has a 100% chance of applying the bleed minus our resist. So it's a 70% chance. And then with Ounce of Prevention, it's, well, it's still 55%. So yeah, Ounce of Prevention is maybe not as incredible as I thought it was gonna be. You're dead.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Who put his armor in a piece of wood to hold it up? Who did that? Laudanum. -1 stress, also remove horror. If we have stress, Bolster can remove that. I just want to use Laudanum for horror, I think. You have 6 HP. Again, there's no reason not to go for the kill. You can't really farm stress heals. Yeah, Ounce of Prevention would be better in a longer fight. These fights are very short. Oh, okay, so for close button, what you really mean is, I see it now, I didn't see it previously. Gladair said there were close buttons in the bottom corners. It's actually just, this is how you open up those menus. And then the inventory and the stagecoach over here on the right side. I do see it now, thank you for that. I still think that there should be a blue indicator here because that's kind of how people normally close the windows. You know, because this window doesn't have one. This window has one. Sure, there's no button on the screen to open it, but for consistency's sake, it is useful to have those kind of indicators everywhere. Yo, I hate steering this thing, but for a chance of getting another 4 free laudanum, I'll take it.
Study evokes a feeling of the familiar, does it not?
Does it not? The academic study. Fine craftsmanship, likely hiding finer things within. A trinket and a random quirk. Let's jimmy open and see what's inside. Relics, books, and a random quirk. What are books? Maybe like an in item? Connie, what's a book? Is that an in item? Because I would like to go for a trinket, I think. Maybe also give you another quirk. Although a quirk on the Highwayman might be interesting. Book is an in item. Let's go for the trinket. Oh, we got 2. And an inedible trinket. Turn start, 1 damage. Convert dodge and crit to block and strength. Turn end 1 damage, convert crit and dodge to block and strength. Why are they in... Oh, convert dodge to crit, convert crit to dodge. Yo, wait a minute, is this amazing? Hold on, let me look at this for a second. Cause I gotta think. When it is your turn, instead of having defensive buffs, you have offensive buffs. So I believe the absinthe, when it's her turn, instead of having dodge, she has a guaranteed crit. It looks like this also does damage to you over time. It does 1 damage per turn. 1 damage at the end of turn and 1 damage at the start of turn. So you take 2 damage per turn. I don't like the idea of taking 2 damage per turn, but it can convert her dodge, because she gets 3 by using absinthe, converts it into a super damaging crit with more bonus damage on top of it. Well, she won't have a dodge token or defense token. Similarly, you. If I defend, then you'll have 2 strength tokens on your turn, if you have any of those remaining, I suppose. Hold the line does give you 1 as well. So that's very interesting. What are your perks, by the way? Safe route scouting, prone to investigating the dark arts, damn it. So on the grave robber, that actually does seem kind of interesting. So let's give it to the grave robber. If it does self damage, I might not take it, but it's interesting enough to try because it gives absinthe a use. Now that being said, I don't know if this will apply to the buffed version of absinthe, the one that is Light 78, okay. I don't know if it applies to all dodge tokens or just the one type of dodge token, but we can still give it a shot. At least for combat, we can, see how it works. Very interesting. Store unknown. I wanted to hit up that lair. We can get there from the right path. So because I don't really think we need to go to the store. We can go right, then left, hit up a lair. Oblivion's Rampart. Cultist encounter. The inn awaits beyond this barrier. So we have to fight a boss at the end of this. Yeah, let's go right. Converts to normal dodges. That's not what it says, Connie. Well, if you read it, I missed both of them. If you read it literally, it says converts normal dodges to normal strength bonuses. But I'm wondering, why are you running past everything? Dude, controlling the stagecoach is garbage. The academic's cache. That seems very good.
An inkling of potency still
freebies.
lingers in some of these
it's a lot of freebies.
well-worn relics.
Plus burn, resistance piercing, turn start if speed is less than or equal to 2, get daze. I mean, I have nothing that burns, so this seems completely useless. Clear all corpses, in item, plus bonus flame, so I have 8 of these. Did you turn on mouse steering? I don't think so. I'll check. And 12 relics, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood. Game, controls, mouse driving, off. I did turn auto scroll off and stagecoach stop on, just because that way I don't have to worry about the game progressing. Academic study. The weird items and other boons within are valuable. Well, yeah, they're definitely weird. Oh, we have bonus on flame drain too. Well, I'm definitely going for the lair. And Mud is like, yes, let's kill things.
I trust you have
Okay, hold on.
calculated your odds
Stop for a
carefully.
second. I gotta look at some combat
Will not
items.
be easy.
This is useless. The lantern, I think, is trash. Combat items. Yeah, I want to stack more of these. And then, I don't really care about corpses. I don't really care about any of this, actually. We're fine. Okay, continue on. Yeah, but so, like, this is annoying. X here, then you go down here to click inventory. It should be consistent between the different screens. That way I can just click the top corners of both of them. That's my thinking anyways. Are we lost? Oh, I lost wheels. Oh no, my wheels. Also, the light's being reduced, but I can only increase it in combat, which we will do. Oh, stop. I also wanted to move mud here. There you go. Rough roots. I lost a wheel. If the stagecoach has no wheels, the party will be ambushed and an urgent repair battle will ensue. Oh god. The Great Library. Lairs. Lairs are where the region bosses dwell. This was an optional thing though. To reach the boss, you must first win your way through 2 sentry battles. You may retreat after each battle, but the further you delve, the more loot you'll retrieve. They're the only source of trophies. Trophies act as a key to the mountain. Okay. But this was optional. That's strange. Who murder, says Mud. Murdiddly Erdler.
The library burns, and with it, the remains of philosophy.
What are you?
Reason and insight.
Block plus times 2. Sacrificial. Fanatic. He's
Observe
just
the subject carefully.
He's like straight out of
and
Elden
you
Ring.
will
He's
discover
one of the
its
fat
weaknesses.
guys with the flame pits on their head. They create like a volcano.
Analysis is the natural prelude to
Yeah,
action.
yeah. Stop talking. Interesting. So we could. Did you take damage, by the way? What's your health at? Your health is 28 out of 29. So I think we'll use Absinthe. So you have dodge tokens and 1 block token still. Oh, but you know what? On your turn start, yeah, you are at 27 now. On your turn start, that block token did become a damage token. I didn't do anything with it, but I'm figuring this out as I go. Let's go for you. He looks like one of the melted remnant from Monster Train. He's a candle boy. Ounce of prevention. So that's blight, blight, fire, I'm assuming. We could daze them and combo them. I think that's worth trying. I don't want him to hit. Oh, and we got a combo out there. Fire Prelate is the dude, says Chris. He knows everything about that game. What happened? He didn't do anything. Oh no, what happened? Does he get 2 actions per turn maybe? And so he went first, the daze procced, and then he went again maybe? I don't know. Please flame up. I need to keep that over 40. Then, are we gonna guard? No. What we're going to do is smash, smash, smash. The daze triggered. I guess the daze triggers after like a couple of turns. Oh, the daze triggers and then pushes them back. I see it. I actually do see it now. I understand. So when they have their turn is temporarily skipped until the end of the turn. End of the round, I should say. So you apply the daze, they move, they skip until the end of turn. They skip their turn until the end of the round, and then they move last on that round, not the next round. Dude, I understand. Also, flashing daggers is a kill. Okay, it's a double crit, double kill because she used all of her bonuses on that one, but that was pretty damn good. Now, I'm very scared because she's going to be taking a lot of damage over the whole entirety of this encounter, which is 3 combats. Yeah, that's rough. You, I don't know what you do, but you have big blocks. Can I remove them? I don't think so. Self plus crit up plus dodge plus speed, remove. Kind of want to take aim. Oh, take aim on you. And then maybe like purge your debuffs and then give you like a big hit. Because like this guy isn't really doing much. Or we could smack. We might be able to kill you if we smack you. Ounce of prevention, blinding gases on cooldown, emboldening vapors. We could buff damage, but I think if we just spend 2 attacks, we can kill the ghoul. So let's just kill the ghoul. And what do you do? The flame spreads. He moved forward. That's menacing. So you have a bonus, or you have a guaranteed crit. And ignores 20% of res. What is this? Ignores guard, ignores block. I'm just wondering, I'm wondering about the pick to the face. Oh, I can't even hit with it. Okay, never mind. But I was gonna say, I wonder about it if it would also get around the block plus, but I'm gonna assume the answer to that is no. I could crit with the blight, which is a guaranteed application. Now, maybe not incredible right now, but it should be okay. And then why don't we, you can't really do anything. Why don't you blinding gas, stack up another blind, but then also, oh, it didn't combo. It is a chance to combo, my bad. Which could have dazed you on combo. Gotcha. We'll just attack you. Now you're out of block tokens. Now we can smack you. Can I push you? No. You're dead in 2 turns. Just don't kill me. The flame spreads. He's moving up closer. Oh no, he really is the fire prelate. No death's door. So you are dead? You are dead. But I want to act before the grave robber because I don't want the grave robber to have a turn. They hurt themselves thanks to that damn trinket. Proceed to the next battle. Next reward, so it tells you. Yeah, let's advance. Okay, I'm learning. Now, do we go back to our original party order? Yes. What are these enemies? Blood smeared calculation. So we do have a nice hefty attack here with a decent crit chance. We could save Absinthe for later or pop it now. You're another sacrificer. You're an immolatist. A whipper boy. And a flayer. I wish I could see more of the party order here, because if the Highwayman moves soon, we can have him remove the dodge. What is the trinket? It makes strength go back to block, and then the dodge will turn into a crit on your next turn. I love the idea of her getting guaranteed crits, but we could also stack up poison and start doing damage to some of these enemies. But let's go for the Absinthe play on turn 1. I think that's interesting. I hate the self-damage. I might take that trinket off. As cool as this is, oh, you're burning. As cool as this is, that does seem a little, not 10 out of 10. 50% chance of a dodge. The Highwayman with tracking shot, yeah, removes the dodge. So we could do that later. Oh, it'll also apply a combo. So we should ignore the flare at the front. What should we do? Maybe blind. Has a chance to daze, has a chance to combo. We could remove the burn. Emboldening vapors. I could give her another buff token. You know? All in, baby. Oh, so we lost the dodge token and we lost the block token. So we lost both tokens there. That's unfortunate. And you moved forward. Scary, scary. Burn salve. Remove burn.
This road cannot be walked alone.
You need to duelist advance. Now you're out of position of getting hit, hopefully, lady. Lady! Whip crack. Just 4 damage. It's not that much. Oh, but we were supposed to be using tracking shot on that turn. Well, whatever. This guy will just stay at the front for a little while. Do we want to defend? I actually think... let's use another one of these. I actually think we want to defend. Because I don't want her to lose her dodge tokens. And it gets us a nice solid block. 2 blocks, in fact. Okay, now you have strength, guaranteed crit. You hit for... I don't know how much you hit for. You hit for a lot. It's a 16 damage attack with a 100% chance to hit and a 100% chance to crit. So I think we can just kill you.
Well done.
You have Death's Door, but we did hit you real hard. And then you immediately followed it up with a crit. A little annoying, but no one else has a death resist or Death's Door resist. It was just you. Tracking shot can't hit position 1 anyways. Ah, you're right. Well, that's fine then. Please remove more burn. He can de-stress himself, but we also have laudanum. But we're not horrored at all. Segus Jr. says 11-3 is really good. Yeah, the fact that the block also works in the crits is really nice. Because they were debuffed because they were weak, and we also had the block, so we basically quartered the damage, minus some rounding. 4-8, 3-6. No one has a combo? Smack him. Now, we might be able to kill you. In fact, with the Noxious Blast, we can kill you. What do you have? Smoke Bomb? Target gains 2 blind? Nah. Kill him. And you have no resist, so you should die. I hate that you on a 25% managed to survive, but that's okay. We don't need to defend anymore. We're still defending. And I don't think the guard tokens time out. I think they'll last forever. Because they would time out Darkest Dungeon 1. Just so let's purge your block token. I don't want to know what this guy does. The fact that he's just like moving forward every turn scares the crap out of me. Stress. In addition to HP, heroes also have stress. Heroes begin at 0 but gain stress. Stress can be lowered in a variety of ways. As stress mounts, there's an increased chance of having negative affinity changes with other heroes. Keep it low. Treat it with laudanum and other things. If stress fills up, this is basically the same enemies I'm fighting too, that hero will suffer a meltdown. They suffer immediate affinity loss with all heroes, and then the hero also drops to low HP, but not 0. Nice. I wonder if there's a chance of, instead of having a meltdown, of having like a virtue. You hit the back line? Well, whatever, we had a dodge token. This guy's very annoying. Fire rises. Heal, plus dodge, plus strength. Wonder if we can... we can't tracking shot you, unfortunately. Oh, this guy moved up, that's scary. And he's gonna move very soon. Predacula. You have another guaranteed crit, so this will do 11 damage. I don't want to waste it on the Immolatist. This will also do 11 damage? Okay, so I want to point something out, okay? Pick to the Face ignores a block token, okay? I was wondering if it would also ignore the block plus token. This enemy has a block plus token. If you look at Throne Dagger, which does not ignore block, it ignores guard, you can see in the preview, this does 11 damage, 3 damage, because they have the block token. Pick to the face does 11 damage, 11 damage. It bypasses block plus tokens, so with a guaranteed crit, I can take this guy down to 1 HP.
Bravo!
It also removed the token. Yo! That is incredible. That's fantastic. That's wonderful. So the Plague Doctor can kill you. I'm going for the shot at the back. Good job, Mud.
Straightforward and effective.
Then you get the kill there. You fool! You foolish fool! Now, you're kind of annoying. I think what I'm going to do is bolster in order to purge your own stress. I think that is a good thing to do here. I could go for an attack, but it has a 50-50% chance of not landing. But even if I hit
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
why do I not know what you do? You've attacked many times. Flair is just a big old question mark. Maybe I have to kill him.
Look at the thing,
I don't know.
as repulsive as it is.
Yeah, I think because we have a block, this gives us another block. Why don't we just put out a bolster on you? He powered up and has a new set of attacks now. Ah!
Old foul.
Yeah, okay, that's a pretty nasty. That's 20 damage of burn and bleed. Please, battlefield medicine this. This is the best battlefield medicine of all time.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
You moved again? Whatever, you hit me for 1. The stress is increasing, but that's what bolster is for. Yeah, okay, I see it now. And you can use both of those abilities from the front 2 positions. Yeah. Okay. We gotta purge the dodge. Take aim is also tempting for a dodge token. Why don't we just smack him? Mud's like, you're annoying, please die. Oh my god. Proceed to the next battle, you would get all of this loot, the complete catalog, apply on crit, 3 burn, combat start, 3 burn, 25% chance. Because we can guaranteed crit with the trinket on the Grave Robber. Smoldering Hymnal. Turn start, if first in turn order plus attack, gain on killing blow, extra action 20% time, if burning, plus 6 speed. Plus 20% damage. That's a great trinket. Best trophy in the game, if you can guarantee the crits. Smoke Bomb, Tinker's Bench, Pipeweed, Chalk Dust, enemy party remove stealth. We're gonna advance, obviously. But this might be like a mini boss or boss. It's books! It's the fanatic!
Madly upon his ladder, reveling in the fiery destruction of human accomplishment.
He has 100 HP, 3 actions per turn, and there's books between me and him. 200% move resist, 200% burn resist, 50% bleed resist, 30% blight resist, death 33% resistance. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna smoke bomb your ass. You resisted it. I didn't know combat items could be resisted, but that makes sense. In that case, blinding gas would apply 30% chance of resisting. We could just buff our own resists, which I think is what I'm going to do. Because I could also blight some books. Oh wait, I can't. So why don't you just start buffing the squad? Your job is to keep everyone alive.
Advantage.
Madacito. He has no buffs or debuffs. Oh, but he has apply on crit burn. Ooh. Okay. Well, I mean, I think we just want to do list advance first, and I guess you'll do list advance on some books. I guess we could shoot you, but if we kill some books, you get pushed forward, which means we can crush you. So we gotta worry about the books, unfortunately. a guard might be in order. He might hit the whole squad, but he might only hit one unit. So I think we'll just go for a guard. And I will guard you because you take self-damage. Rob, books die. You got 3 actions coming up soon. That's unfortunate. So we could do the absinthe thing again, or we could stack up blight. His blight resist is pretty low. What I would actually like to do, I think, is absinthe into the blight, because then we do crits, which is more DOT. Because he has more actions per turn, the DOT is going to stack quite a lot. Yeah. Page burner. Gods know our knowledge. Oh, we can't let the books be destroyed. I'm doing this incorrectly. Mandatory reading, burn, stress. I see. We need to kill him before he burns the books. If the books die, they will probably, maybe these are our rewards, maybe. I don't know, but we have to attack him directly. His tracking shot seems pretty good here because he does have a dodge. But we're still gonna go for this. He dodged. It loses one of our tokens too, which is really annoying, but... Oh, and now there's no reason to tracking shot him. The buff to tracking shot so that he can't gain dodge would be incredible, but we don't have that, obviously. So we're gonna take aim, I think. If he hits me and we riposte, we want to crit. So stack up buffs. Yeah, so that's probably stress. A century of knowledge annihilated, and for what? Good crit. And he's probably getting stronger as he gets closer, so we gotta let him not get to the front. We gotta kill him quickly, which we're not doing. Let's do another smoke bomb. There you go. You are burning quite prodigiously. Prodigious burn alone does not dissuade a place bull. Categorize. Shuffle. That's actually not bad at all. We can ramp it forward. Self-block forward 3. I don't want to hit the books. Damn it. Ah, take that book. You missed. But you have a dodge, which is really annoying. Now we have tracking shot capability. What does that do for you? Oh, applies combo. That's actually, like, pretty good. 55% crit. Resisted the blight. We are doing no damage to this guy. I don't want to use all my battlefield medicines. I realize now it is limited use. I guess we'll buff you. Region boss, yeah. Yeah, this guy kind of sucks. You don't need a bolster. I don't think you need to guard, although it is tempting. I could hit you for 4 to 7. Honestly, I'm tossing out another guard. Although it only gave me 1 block token, so maybe we could have done that differently. And he's just gonna keep killing books and giving us stress. Stop throwing books at my plague doctor. And he keeps gaining dodge, so I can't use my high damage attacks, it feels like. This should work.
Measure
There
out
we
your
go.
violence and apply it judiciously.
Oh, we should have upgraded battlefield medicine. We got multiple burn, but you're being guarded, and you can absinthe yourself up. So heal yourself. It also is actually a heal now. Oh, and he's now down to 2 actions per turn. Oh, because he had a turn. That's right. I mean, we got to stack up some damage at some point. Maybe Laudanum, keep you from freaking out. He dodged. This guy, he kind of sucks. Hopefully when he gets to the front, he doesn't just wipe the party. Mandatory reading. Okay. Good combo. You're burning. What if we stack up the light to 100? That seems like a smart move. We can stress is pretty easy for us to deal with. It's the burn that's kind of annoying. I can daze you, which won't do anything. I can heal by attacking you. Heals for 4. That doesn't seem that good. I'm gonna do it anyways. Because hopefully if you attack me, I can riposte. Mandatory reading, resist burn. We need to use more ounce of prevention, I think. But we gotta reduce the burn damage on people too. Take aim is really good. I want you to hit me and then get hit by the riposte. Okay, you can absinthe. You need to do it because you're taking self-damage every turn. And he's working his way through the books, which is very unfortunate for me. Knocking you to the end of the party order doesn't really help me too much. A defend might be in order, but we're still guarding for several turns. Because when he does the full AoE on everyone, I'm not protected via the guard. I think we just gotta hit you. 4. That is very small. And you're dodging again. You know what? If you're dodging, I'm hitting you. And finally, we applied some blight. That's an unfortunate. Oh, we guarded it. That's good. That's good. Okay. Guaranteed crit, guaranteed hit. Pierces his resists. Now we're stacking up damage. It took a while, but we're getting there. Distract him. All something with my gnarly eyes. He's not comboed. I could move forward with another riposte, but we still have ripostes active. What we should do is just hit, because we have a guaranteed crit. So that's the most damage. We're starting to chunk him. It took time, but we're starting to chunk him now. Battlefield medicine, you don't need it. I want to stack up the dot. He resisted at that time. That's unfortunate. He's burning more books. We need to bolster at some point too, but it's not super important. So you have a dodge token. I wonder if the self-damage could kill her. That's what I'm really worried about. So let's toss out another guard. Finally hit that. Blind ×2, we can take aim and remove that. They love... Oh no! I don't think I have a heal.
Conflict.
We gotta knock him back to the end of the turn order. Someone has a heal. Maybe we used... Oh, we used the heals? Oh no! Well, if we kill you very quickly. Passing to heal. If the hero's on death's door, they will regain some health if you choose to pass. Yeah, but they're burning. I don't have anything that can keep them alive on 0 HP. Passing doesn't heal you, it heals her. If I hit, and we crit for 12, and then we hit again, and we crit, we might be able to end the combat before her turn. Let's go. That's over the blind and over the dodge. My God. 11 damage. Mud 100% just saved the life of Twigbreaker. because this should do it. Guaranteed hit, 4 to 7. You're dead. You have Death's Door. Oh no. You Death's Door resisted. You killed a book. No, 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 you healed! No! No! Death's Door resist, come on! Don't die! Oh, you lived again! Oh, that's not good! Next attack reduced by 50%. I don't have anything that can kill you. I have to just heal and hope to live. The poison's not gonna do it over 2 turns. You got too much HP. And you're just gonna do this constantly, I think, now. Yeah. It's okay, we're not on Death's Door, though. Oh, you asshole.
Once again, teetering on that
Double crit.
precipice.
All we gotta do is kill, but you're gonna get another attack too. This sucks. Wow, these, you know, I didn't think this boss would be this tough, and now that I understand what he does, I wish I had more healing items equipped, because this burn damage is absurd. So you know what? I'm thinking this gives you a dodge. Don't do it. Death
And
blow.
now,
God
the
damn it.
greatest Test of all.
Death blow. Resolve is tested. Resolute! He's like, I'm gonna live. You're not gonna wipe the party. You're only gonna nearly wipe the party. Okay, I mean, this is still, like, very bad. I mean, I guess you just smack a whole bunch. Just get resolute easy, says Connie. Yeah, so, I get it. We should, I wish I didn't attack the books in turn 1. I'll admit to that, absolutely. And if you're just doing the AoE, there's no reason to guard. We just gotta hit as hard as we can. Which admittedly is not that hard.
Fight through the fatigue.
We are 100% going to die, and that's okay, because, my God, Mud still is alive. I would really love it if this guy died when he had Death's Door. Oh my God, the riposte killed him.
Burned for now.
So, yeah.
For every miscalculation, a consequence.
Well, we got some loot. My points, I believed in you. We got 2 people that died.
Abates.
The loathing abates. Yeah, except I am now loathing. Like if I look at the map, what's coming up? Cultist Rampart, Cultist Encounter, the inn waits beyond the barrier. I imagine we should probably just leave. Travel healing. Heroes will recover HP while traveling. Full inventory. Discard things in order to continue. That was a roller coaster of emotions. If the boss died on that first Death's Door hit, we would have been fine. Because the fight would have been over. Mud hit that, it was like a what, 25% chance? He hit the chance. Him burning the books is what triggers the AoE attack. Yeah, you think? I figured that part out already. Okay, my inventory is incredibly full. Deliver to the inn to gain +4 candles. Deliver to the inn to gain +4 candles. Should we leave or should we keep going? Oh lol, whoops. I think we should probably leave, but I guess here's the question. Connie, is this an encounter we have to do, or can we skip this encounter? It says the inn waits, not the Abe waits. But can we skip the encounter, or do we have to do it? If enemies have Death's Door, You need skills that can specifically execute to bypass the initial death's door, otherwise they will always go on death's door. Okay, so if something has a death's door of 25%, getting them to 0 will not kill them at all. Its subsequent attacks have a 25%. Okay. See, I didn't know that, actually. I don't think there's any advantages to fleeing over dying, says Gladeair. Except, I guess we don't waste our time, but sure. If there's no penalty, Connie, is any penalty in continuing? If there's no penalty in continuing, we'll continue, but it's not gonna be good. Oh, I do have to drop stuff. Well, in that case, if first in turn order, gain strength. Convert tokens. Plus damage. Take the plus damage. Turn start if speed is less than 2. Okay, your speed is 2. Why don't you take... Do we have a heal? No, I don't. Take this. You take, oh, I've got enough of these to stack them. Take that. Maybe take the lot of them. What's our sort? 20? We can continue. We can continue. Just go die. In is the only place you'll get more candles. Well, I'm just hoping that, like, by dying we don't lose candles that we've already accumulated. I played a game once that did that and it was very annoying. Hold on to something! Hazardous route. If you have no armor, you get another urgent repair battle. Oh, that seems very annoying. I guess here's the thing. Loot Europe. Let's do this so we can actually learn what this is, so that for the next run we actually have a better understanding of it. They appear at Oblivion's Ingress and Oblivion's Rampart locations. Cultists. The last location before an inn is always a rampart. They're always a tough fight. Well, if I can flee, that would be lovely. Nope, we are forced into the fight. So we're gonna die. It says it's a tough fight, but with tough rewards, but apparently it's just you're forced into it and there's nothing really you can do, unfortunately. Oh well! Altar? Evangelist. We should probably go for the altar first. That's good damage. Altar of Denial. You've buffed everyone with flesh weaving. So you healed and gave him a block. Oh, that's so annoying. Plus, everyone has stealth now. I did have a combat item that could remove the stealth. You inflicted bleed. Let's make you blinded. So it feels like we gotta get rid of the buffers, especially considering how little health we have. So we'll start smacking. Placepool says, I'm here now, did we die yet? No, you lived, actually. You became resolute and survived. Everyone else, though's dying. You're stealthed now. Not be directly targeted. If other targets are available. It's nice. That's nice. Take an aim on this one. Your riposts are very important to me. Bone weaving. Added another couple of blocks. Scrap of cloth, would you? You know, if I had one. Debuff resist 20%. Death blow resist 5. God damn it. Well, it's crushed. Good dodge. I don't know what that was. Huge crit. We might be able to kill that unit. Added guaranteed crit. Oh, that's terrible. Can I remove that? Nope. What I can do, though, is hopefully kill you with a single shot. Guaranteed crit, guaranteed hit, 20 damage. Now, I know that puts you on death's door. Oh, I was really hoping I'd get to move first. I should have looked at the party turn order, because you're going to heal. That's still fine. We got to kill you at some point. The dodge token worked well there, or the blind token. Same thing there. And then you lost your crit. I'm very smart for applying those, I think. Is this still the first run? It is. It doesn't look good, though. 4 to 7. It's a heal. I had to think about it for a second, but it's also a heal. You gain stealth. Very annoying. Also, death, store piercing. That means you're dead. All right, we got one of them. I don't know what that was. Oh, that's just stress? Oh, bring it on. Do you have a death store? No? I need to rampart at some point, but I'd much rather just make sure that we're killing first. Oh, you're stealthed! I can't even do it. Well, in that case.
Excellent work.
Now you're dazed. Your turn order gets moved to the back. By the way, it's your turn.
Steady yourself.
Now, the 5 turns of bleed is probably gonna kill Mud. He also has a meltdown. Achievement unlocked. Don't make me turn this around. And you resisted something. Stress is good at this point because it's a resolute chance. Kind of what I'm thinking too. Well, I mean, let's be honest. Do whatever damage you can. Good dodge. We needed that. That's just stress. I could guard him, but like he's gonna die anyway, so you might as well kill the weird pustule. Don't give me more stress. Death store resisted. I'm kind of thinking, why not tracking shot? You know, if he dies, it at least puts a mark on this guy. It's either that or take aim, but we don't even have riposte active. Why don't we have riposte active? I thought we just did a riposte. Well, in that case, this doesn't give you a dodge, so. Oh, this does. Gets reduced with every trigger. Well, maybe of like Death's Door, that would make sense. Push you back. I don't know what you can do from back there. Let's see. Rush Judgment. Ah, that one didn't bleed.
Unsteady stance.
Oh no, Death Blow.
Exhaustion.
So that one didn't bleed, so if we can push these units back, that would be good to know for the future. Well. I don't care about stress, we gotta worry about this guy, so here we go. Blood Bond, Death Store, Bleed, Weak, -3 speed. Thank you, Flame. It worked. The Flame kept me alive on that one. Disharmony, so that's a physical damage attack. We're also debuffed. For one battle, we have -20% Death's Blow resists. We're currently at 61%. That's high, actually. Why is it that high? Play Spool is like, screw you. Oh, we gave him the buff to Death's Door resist. That's why he's still in it. Damn you! Shove off! Okay, how many of these have you resisted? There you go.
The battlefield
That's 10
has
rounds.
claimed its due.
If only we had 2 more units. Okay, so I now learn about that
Each
boss
milestone
in the lair.
The next road
Also,
just
he's
a
freaking
little
tough.
easier.
Also, have more things that can hit the back line. Also, now that I understand it, I would have changed the combat items and done a lot more damage buffs so we could actually hit him for more damage when possible. But he also gained a lot of block. Das Bolt! Thank you very much for the gift subscriptions. I will also say, we should have buffed in the inn tracking shot, because then we could have purged his ability to gain dodge, which would have meant that the next attack had a higher chance of landing. That would have been nice. He's on the tougher side of region bosses, says Connie. Yeah, freaking tough. He's like the kind of reminds me a little bit of not only the Fanatic, but also the burn guy, the weirdo burn Fanatic healer boss that you could find in Darkest Dungeon 1. We got 21 candles. That's not bad. First run. Don't squander it. Not bad.